It's time to check out the top 10 Minecraft 1.18.1 seeds for the new Caves and Cliffs Part 2 update. As with all previous seeds videos, you can check out all the seeds down below, including all of the coordinates for all the key locations in the description. Without further ado, let's jump into the 10 different picks that we have for this list. Number 10, Seaside Plains Cliffs. This seed features a gorgeous looking set of seaside plains cliffs with a really interesting shape and look to them, as well as 2 villages and a gigantic cove along with it, with the villages on top of the mountains right next to where water is pouring off of it down the side into the sea below. The bottom village, sitting at the mouth of nearby caves towards the bottom of the mountain, is a really nice seaside village which makes the seed look ever more incredible. This is a perfect place to build with, and I'd argue it'd be a great home base to set up in too, especially if you can make some kind of mine rail or transport from the bottom to the top of the mountain to link both of the villages. Number 9, Village Ice Mountain Valley. If you want an amazing ice mountain valley, this seed is the one to choose. It will spawn you within a village that climbs all the way up on top of a massive snowy mountain nearby to the spawn. The mountain itself surrounds a meadow biome where you'll witness a waterfall and a neighbouring village across from the spawn point. There's so much to experience with this type of seed, and the possibilities to it are endless. It feels like a true explorer's dream, and I love what I'm seeing with some of these new amazing finds that we're seeing since the new patch dropped. Number 8, Lush Cave Waterfall Cove. This seed makes for a super picturesque natural location in which to explore. With this seed, you'll notice a gigantic cove with a lush cave house in it and beautiful waterfalls coming from your overhead view. With some additional mushroom trees nearby to harvest, or just view for pleasure, there are so many spires here shooting out of the ground within the cave itself. The exposed cave from the outside is a really amazing location which is worth looking for, and it really complements the landscape, and it's a true ode to what the game can now do with its generation enhancements which we've seen added recently. Number 7, Crater Lake. If you're an admirer of such natural beauties as the Grand Canyon and volcanoes and basins, perhaps this seed will interest you. It features a large crater in the middle of the ground with a large lake at its center, with a waterfall coming down from the top and draining down into the source below. Not so far from this natural wonder is both a village and a pillager outpost to experience close by. This is a really immense source for water and wildlife, and it would be super cool as a place to build a tower or base hanging over it. Number 6, Snowy Mountain Island. This seed will set you to begin on a humongous island with a massive snow-covered mountain right in the middle of it, with cascading waterfalls descending from its peaks and its slopes. If you look around a little, you may even find an ocean monument around the area, which is not so far away. This is a really nice survival island to begin on, as it's absolutely huge and it offers many trees in the forest and surrounding biomes, as well as plentiful resources and the new mountain generation all combined. Although many of the generated structures here are few and far between, and they're not really that close to the spawn at all. So if you're here and playing just to find structures, you may have to venture extremely far away from the spawn and this seed's location to actually find anything important to you to advance in the progression system. Number 5, Towering Mountain Island Village. To the west of the spawn, after some travelling, this seed will offer a truly spectacularly shaped island jousting out from the sea, which stretches up in a needle with a truly magnificent shape to it. At the top of this island mountain, sitting in the sea, you can find villager houses and buildings dotting up and down from bottom to the top. This savannah village is a crazy spawn that's super lucky to see, and it would offer a really amazing spot to build off of and expand upon, and it will get you some really good loot to begin your survival journey with. This is a really visually beautiful seed, and it's a really nice starting point where you'll have a lot of resources to depend on extremely early in your adventure. Number 4, Gigantic Mushroom Island. Now this next one is a super exciting one just because of its sheer size and scope. Spawning just a few blocks away from an easily accessible and lootable jungle temple, this immense seed opens you up to one of the largest, if not the very largest, mushroom islands island which has been witnessed so far in the 1.18 update. But if that wasn't a surprise, there's a massive cave opening in the middle of this island which will guarantee you some amazing resources, and a cave system which continues down into multiple cave systems that drag down below the island. The bonus of this particular biome is that it seems to be the only biome in game where hostile mobs can't possibly spawn, meaning it's pretty lucrative for its possibilities. There are multiple rivers that flow into these caves, making for easy water collection and an easy stream down straight down to the diamond level. There's not too much to see on a mushroom island, but the general vastness that stretches for miles is entertaining enough just to see. Number 3, extremely large exposed Dripstone cave. With Dripstone caves coming in the Caves and Cliffs update, paired with part 2's insane world gen, this seed is a real surprise. In this seed you'll find a gigantic cave full of pointed dripstone and dripstone blocks which simulate stalactites and stalagmites of real world cave systems. This seed features one of the largest dripstone caves that I've ever seen, especially at the specific height that it spawns at in relation to the surface level, as well as being nearly completely exposed from above, letting you witness a really crazy natural creation which is both extremely rare and generally an awesome sight to see. Number 2, Glacier, Shipwreck and Open Underwater Cave. This is another surprise of the new world generation in this update, which gifts us with a shipwreck spawn where you'll find exposed chests upon a glacier for some easy looting. Surrounding the area is a valley of ice spikes upon a frozen ocean, but nearby you can find a large cave mouth in which you can follow deep down into an underwater cave system. Within this deep location, as you traverse, you'll find plentiful rare ores and minerals to find, with the bonus of the hidden treasure map you'll obtain from the shipwreck if you want to find some additional treasures to plunder. The ruined portal nearby spawn is also certain to give you a jump start in terms of getting to the nether and advancing in the world. Number 1, Flowering Village in the Snowy Mountains. This seed is a really beautiful combination of both a winter village situated in an open flowering plains biome which can be located just a few hundred blocks away from the player's spawn. This snowy mountain is a real sight to behold, and it pairs perfectly with this settlement where you'll find across from the hilly region where farmers are attempting to yield crops despite the frozen water that they're seemingly having to work with. All around the village are scattered flowers at its perimeter, and a little bonus is the ruined portal nearby that you may be lucky enough to locate. Finding flower fields, a plains village and snowy mountains in close proximity to each other is definitely something new. And that concludes this list of the top 10 Minecraft 1.18.1 seeds for the newest update. Tell me which of these 10 seeds is your favourite in the comments down below and why, and feel free to share any other awesome seeds that you've personally found. All of the seeds, as well as the coordinates to locate the key locations, will be linked in the description, so you can simply copy and paste them. YouTube says 97% of you are not subscribed, so if you enjoyed the video, make sure to subscribe and turn on notifications and slap the like button for more Minecraft mod videos like this one. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you next time.